Good morning, Facebook. It's early morning here today to share something that we probably know already. I mean, something that you probably know already because we all read, we all absorb the information, but it's not important what you know, but it is important what you actually do with it. And now, the piece of information is our mind creates a mental veil, like a mental cover on everything that is possible in our life, in our world. So basically, imagine you are walking to a huge store, right? With many floors, many rooms. But then your mind creates a curtain, like at the entrance, in the first room, and that's it. You're not going any further because you obviously are like, you see the curtain, you see that, there is the limit, you cannot go further. And this is what our mind does on reality. The reality is unlimited. However, the mind, to feel safe, it needs to create some amended version of the world. And this is absolutely ridiculous because what the mind creates is often very small, tiny part of what we actually see. It doesn't want us to see, the other rooms of the bookstore, because for the mind, it's all about the safety. So what the mind is gonna do, if it never been in a shop like this, it will refer to the shop that you were in the past, so it will always refer to the past experiences, or the like imaginary future, a concept in the that it's got. But none of these versions is actually aligned with what is real. So we may have distorted image of the reality because we are believing in what our mind says, and it says that there is a curtain, for example, there is a cover, there is a veil, you cannot go further, there's nothing further, and there is. So this is something like, I try to be really conscious, and I really try to every day notice this bullshit that is going on in our head, right, in my head. And then I'm gonna give you an example of what's happened to me yesterday. So I was sharing in one of the other lives that I started to date. So there was this one guy who wanted to invite me for a date for a while, but I didn't meet him, yet. And then my mind created, I didn't meet him until yesterday. My mind created a story about him, that he's not good because of A, B, C, D. I mean, my mind actually created a whole picture about him. With the other guys, I wasn't like that, like I wasn't creating an image, like I was more open to go. But with this guy, I was like, I already know who he is, So as he was trying to invite me like few times, I was like, no, no, no. And then, like yesterday, I was like, oh, fuck, give me a break, like give me a break, man, But he was so cute in the way that he was not giving up. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go. Like, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna do it quickly, I'm gonna go. And what it turns out is that the guy is totally, totally, totally different to what I imagine him to be, in a good way. So I came home and I was like absolutely blown away, not by the date itself, although it was great, but by the fact itself that my mind could prohibit me from experiencing something amazing just because it created some concept. And now we create these concepts about everything, about work, about clients, about money, about everything. So we have to really start to lift this bullshit, like lift these covers, lift these curtains, because we are not seeing reality if there is this mental curtain. or or our mind is just going to some imaginary scenario and is trying to persuade us that it's actually real. Oh my god, honestly, it's like you try to be cautious every day, yet every now and then it just sneaks somehow. So that was my lesson from yesterday, and I was just so glad that it happened, because I was like, I'm so glad to see that, another, again, see that our mind is really prohibiting us from experiencing what is possible, the fullness, the whole possibilities that are, waiting around the corner. So I hope you find this helpful. I hope it's going to give you some food for thought. And of course, let me know in the comments if you want to share anything. Or what are your insights and what is your experience with that. And I'm sending you lots of love for now. Stay present, watch your mind, watch your thoughts, and really question them, because they may really not be true. Bye.